So as of the time of recording this, well, I'm not at 1,000 subscribers, but I should be at 1,000 subscribers whenever this is uploaded. So I wanted to make a special for 1,000 subscribers, and I thought it'd be fun to go back and do a developer commentary on my first ever video, which was a school project video that ended up doing pretty well. It's unlisted now because I don't want people going back and seeing that as the first video because I'm not very proud of it. It it's probably my lowest quality video aside from Game Awards 2025. I don't like to think about that video very much. But moving on. So in my forensics class, we were testing Weave Video, which is an editing software, to make a like a forensics video. And I never ended up finishing those because I kind of got burned out for making this video, which I I mean, I had a lot of fun making this. It was just I spent like an entire weekend making it. Like probably like 15 hours, I'd say, for this one. I'd say honestly, yeah, 15 is probably about right. 10 to 15. Which I know doesn't seem impressive given the quality of this video, but I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. And I still have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. So yeah, there's that. Let's just get into it.
Why you should play Limbus Company.
Not synced. I remember being particularly proud of this transition. I know it was like the first thing I thought of when making this video was that transition. I quite like it. I'm still proud of it. I want to say I got it from somewhere. I don't know what video it was though.
But first, what exactly is a Limbus Company?
Not synced. Funny thing about the audio in this one particularly is I didn't know my mic at the time had a like built-in sound suppression. So what I did for this one was I got a big quilt and recorded under a blanket on a I think online recording website instead of Audacity, which is what I normally use nowadays. So that's what the audio in this one sounds so fucking weird, and it's probably the most natural. This is probably what I'd sound like more accurately compared to the rest of my videos if I had to guess.
Limbus Company is a live service Korean gacha game developed by
Again, the breath. If I was making this today, I probably would have immediately ended the recording. At this point, every time I stutter,
Project Moon and released in 2023.
like there.
What's a gacha? A gacha game is a game where you enjoy the sweet sensation of gambling.
This footage isn't mine because I wasn't willing to 10-pull. I recall. I remember just like looking up footage for this one. This is another transition I was proud of, though.
Now, for many gacha games, this is usually a downside. Limbus does something no other gacha game does. It allows you to buy or shard any obtainable item from the gacha without having to grind very long.
I think this is fine. I feel like if I made a video like this today, I probably would have emphasized its comparison to other games, because I think it's really difficult to explain how generous Limbus's gacha system is if you haven't played another gacha game. And I think a lot of Limbus players end up taking the system for granted. Because, like, as a person who's played quite a few gacha games, I would, like, Limbus is incredible. Not having the pull is just awesome. And I love it a lot for that. So, for someone who maybe has not played any other gacha game except Limbus, we think, oh, well, that's, oh, that sounds weird. But, like, again, this is their normal. It's incredibly generous, and I probably wouldn't emphasize that if I made this today.
This makes the gacha mechanic entirely optional and allows.
I just realized I'm using Arial. I think I wanted to use the Limbus font, but just couldn't for some reason, if I recall. I don't know if video supports custom fonts.
When they want, which makes the game far more enjoyable for a casual player. Another thing that makes Limbus stand out is its amazing story, which is
fucking me clicking my lips, mouth. Let me turn it down a little.
divided into chapters.
I just realized I keep changing the background. I think I changed the background 3 times in 30 seconds. Yeah, I do. I wouldn't really do that. I mean, I know it's different sections, but I would have way more of a transition into them.
The chapters, or cantos as the game calls them, which are all based on different classic literary sources. The game sees 13 sinners go through a hyper-capitalist place called the city, and they must obtain golden bows, mythical objects which
Man, is that just was I peeking on the mic or something? What the fuck is happening?
grant great power. All main characters are based off different classic literary sources such as Moby Dick, Wuthering Heights, and the Odyssey. All the sinners have different and memorable personalities. Some are silly, some are dumb.
What is the? Oh yeah, because I didn't record this. I didn't record this background footage. I think I just got it online for some reason. That's why it's so low quality. I'm remembering that. I it's weird because I did record footage for the later parts of this video. I don't know why I wasn't willing to record the footage here.
Some are psychopaths, but they are all deeply traumatized.
I really like both those two. I remember the Prower sound effect getting a reaction out of my classmates, and I really enjoyed the throwing Dawn bit. I think that was really funny. It's probably like my favorite joke from the video.
And this all translating the gameplay as well. Speaking of which, Limbus Company has simple gameplay that makes
What a long period of silence. This is kind of less of a developer commentary, more just me criticizing the shit out of myself. But it is just me improving a lot, even if it's just the small things, you know?
it easy to learn. I already talked about the gacha elements of the game, so I'll talk about the main meat of the game, which is the combat. Which may seem complex at a glance, but is actually quite simple. You command the sinners to fight using skills at the bottom of the screen, which can clash against the enemy's skills based on coin flips. Each side's skills may become.
Calm down, my guy. Breathe. I'm actually quite happy with this explanation in general. I think it's like, I mean, this is like 40 seconds, but like this is a pretty good 40-second explanation. I'll give it that. If I recall correctly, the only reason I chose these 5 centers in particular is because they weren't super high level. I think now my base Faust, base Dawn, base Sinclair are all like almost 60 maxed out, which is really funny to think about.
Less or more powerful depending on which side the coin rolls, which can be influenced by external factors. So the name of the game is to get your skills to roll higher than the enemies and deal damage while making sure not to sustain damage of your own. The player can also use defensive skills, which negate damage, or ego skills, which are powerful skills that have various effects that the player has to spend resources to use. These attacks have a cool animation that plays and can usually hit multiple.
Jesus Christ, I definitely talk really fast in this section. I mean, I did that a lot in my earlier videos. But like I'm really noticing it here while watching this, is I do talk really fast in this section. Like in my newer videos, that's me slowing down, by the way. Like that is me going slow. This is probably me also going slow. I can talk really fast.
While fighting, the player gets to listen to an amazing soundtrack that helps the combat feel engaging and fun. Here are some samples.
Probably would have voiced that differently. Oh, this one. This was for filler, in case that isn't obvious. I really wanted to do like the after effects that like Lunartic has, but I had no idea how. So I ended up just like going to some website for this, like an audio visualizer, and that's why this is the way it is. So it's kind of funny seeing me turn Dawn and Rupture. That how times have changed. Dude. I don't remember if there was any like particular reason why I picked the songs that I did. I mean, I know it's probably just because I really like these ones. I'm a huge fan of Canto 7 Battle Theme C, and I think Canto 7 in general has like the best battle tracks, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if there was any particular reason. I think it was just because I liked them. Again, it's weird. I don't know why I didn't record earlier, because like this is me recording. I don't know what was stopping me. Okay, well, I hope I didn't get copyright striked, but other than me playing the audio early, Let's hope I don't get copyright straight because I'm not playing all this. I actually did end up playing the entire Kanto 5 dungeon again, just for the stupid footage, which was kind of funny. This was a fun little solo in the background. Again, I don't think there's any particular reason why I picked Compass. I think I just like it. This is just, I think this is just good footage. I'll give it that. Let's go here.
Amazing art and animations, you have some of the best presentation on the market right now.
This was another case of me just being lazy and not wanting to edit this. But also, Incorporate Yoshu did have really good like animations and art. I did want to show that off.
If any of what I said has piqued your
Again, I don't man the voiceover in this one. It's
interest, and you
something.
want to try the game yourself, you can get it on both
Again, am I peeking the mic so much? I think I'm peeking the mic a lot. My God.
mobile and PC, and best of all, it's free.
This is actually a really good bit. The fucking happy thing. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm a huge fan of the stupidly long credits with the dumbest, the dumbest titles, and it's all just me. Honestly, if I did this today, I would have probably doubled this in length. Like, just like I would have probably watched a full movie credits and then just copied it and then replaced it all with me. This was a really good bit, actually. Yeah, that's about it in terms of just the video itself. Going into, sorry for the flashbang. The Wii video file. Oh my God. Editing in Wii video was just a mess, I think. I don't know if there's like an app version. If there is, it's probably a lot better, but oh my God, man. Editing in this was genuinely awful, and I think it probably doubled the amount of editing time it took. Because you had to wait for this to load every time, and it's not like how Premiere does it. It's very, very frustrating. And I learned some basic things like green screen. I remember I think there was a requirement that I had to do some sort of green screen, and I did it for this section, which was kind of lucky. That was an accident, I think. I don't think there's anything too crazy about the editing. This was my first time ever editing. I used a lot of fade in and out. I mean, I still do that to this day. I use a lot of fade in and out because that's what Escu did. But like, I mean, honestly, this is probably using not nearly as much edit in and out, I think. Ooh. Story theme. I don't think there's I know for this video, Lifetime's Too Dawn and Underrated, I ended up sticking to Limbus tracks only for the background. And if I did this today, that's not the case because I honestly just got really tired of the Limbus tracks. And I honestly just think it's more fun doing like tracks from different games, and I actually just think it makes the video better. Because people tend to like comment on that stuff. Yeah, matter like transitions, I would not have done this many background transitions. It's just a lot of this. Like this entire video would have been done way differently if I was doing it today. Well, I guess continuing the story. I ended up getting an A on this. I was definitely the best in the class. I don't mean to like toot my own horn there, but I mean, obviously, you know, in a room full of really lazy students, you're gonna get people who don't want to do anything. I remember one kid had like a 8 minute. I don't know. I don't remember if it was 8 minutes. No, I think it was like 8 minutes. And it was about the fucking Mega Knight from Clash Royale. It was incredibly funny. It was so clearly just like some random video taken off the internet, and that's what made it even funnier. It was so bad. The only like good one was like it was like a presentation on some like Japanese fashion thing. And it was surprisingly decent. You can tell there was a lot of effort put into it, but like mine was the best one. So The copyright strike of doom. Yeah, I mentioned this. Yeah, 8-minute video in the beginning. Oh, I mentioned this. Let's look at the comments. I'm chasing your favorite game for a school project is crazy work. Beard, you learn to say to your robots. Looks, yeah. I didn't, so I ended up checking on this video 2 months later in November, which was when this is like shortly before the Lifetime Through Dawn video got made. Let me check. Yeah. You go to the Lifetime Through Dawn. 26. This was made during my Thanksgiving break. And I'll probably do a director's commentary on this video someday, but I'm like, oh shit, I got 2,000 views. My stupid fucking project went viral for some reason. And I'm like, okay, well, fine, I'll make another video. And I did the Dawn video, which was, fine. And the reason why this video didn't do well, by the way, is because I didn't put Limbus Company in the title when I first made it. And that is unironically the entire reason why this video underperformed. Because it actually did do pretty good for some reason, which was surprising to me. I know this is off topic from the main video I'm talking about, but like, it was because I didn't put Limbus Company in the title. That is an important life lesson. Put the game title in your video title. Trust me. That is the reason why this video did so well. Honestly, if I didn't learn that mistake, I probably would have never did more than this, but yeah. Yeah. And kind of the rest is history. I think like a couple hours I'm gonna be at 1,000. That's awesome. Anyways, thanks for watching this yap fest of me of cringy me making an entire fucking video about Limbus Company in a forensics class. Thank you, subscribe, hit bell, blah 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 blah. Thanks for watching.